The promise of the Blue site was always direct access to your favorite creators, but a wave of 2025 class action lawsuits has just confirmed that the platform's billing and messaging systems may be a sophisticated financial trap designed to extract maximum profit from unsuspecting users. For years, the industry has operated with a business-first mindset that often leaves the consumer in the dark. But according to new federal filings in California and Illinois, the very mechanics of how you subscribe and who you talk to are being challenged in a way that could dismantle the multi-billion-dollar platform entirely. On April 10, 2025, a landmark lawsuit led by plaintiffs M. Brunner and J. Fry alleged that the site is actively defrauding customers by using professional agency chatters to impersonate models. The common belief is that the subscription price is a fair trade for personal access. However, the contrarian reality, backed by new legal investigations into hidden renewals and phantom messaging, suggests that the site is designed to extract maximum profit through elaborate deception. Today, we are following the money and the legal receipts to answer three critical questions. How did the platform allegedly hide millions in automatic renewals from its users? Why are fans suing over chatter scams that claim to be models but are actually agency staff in different time zones? And most importantly, what happens when the legal system finally decides that digital intimacy is actually a consumer protection violation? Per the legal complaint filed by Galpo LLP in 2025, the platform is facing massive heat over its enrollment process. The lawsuit alleges that the site fails to comply with California law by automatically renewing trial subscriptions without clear notification. According to the filing, the platform allegedly obscures the fact that a user's credit card will be billed the full monthly price the second a trial ends. The attorney for the proposed class, Mark Poe, stated that the disclosure is hidden in the tiniest of font that no reasonable person would ever scrutinize. This brings us to our first major revelation: the $5 million stakes. In late 2025, the parent company, Phoenix International, acknowledged that the amount at stake in this litigation exceeds $5 million. This isn't just a minor oversight, it's a systematic billing strategy that allegedly targets the forgetfulness of the consumer. The receipts show that millions of dollars have been generated from users who believed they were signing up for a one-time trial, only to find recurring charges on their statements months later. This predatory billing cycle relies on the psychological principle of friction, where the process to unsubscribe is made intentionally difficult, while the process to subscribe is seamless. While the billing tactics are a financial headache, the most shocking point of this entire scandal involves the actual human interaction, or the total lack thereof. Around the 3-minute mark of this timeline, we look at the chatter scams that have triggered a separate class action suit set for trial in 2027. According to the Illinois filing by Brunner and Fry, fans were led to believe they were sharing their deepest and innermost personal secrets with models when they were actually talking to agency staff. This brings us to the second pillar of the scandal: the psychological extraction. One plaintiff, Patrick Kuntz, revealed to Reuters in 2025 that he had fallen in love with a Hungarian model and even got a tattoo in her honor, only to realize his intimate messages were being handled by a rotating shift of agency employees. Kuntz reported needing therapy and time off work after the discovery. The lawsuit argues that the platform is not an unaffiliated party as it claims, but a deliberate participant in this deception because it profits from every message sent by these agencies. The platform provides the specific tools, such as mass messaging and automated vault replies, that enable this deception to scale to $1 billion level. The complexity of this deception goes even deeper when we look at the window seat comparison. In November 2025, the law firm Greenbaum Olbrantz LLP launched a new investigation into whether the site violated consumer protection laws by promising content that was missing or significantly different once the payment cleared. They compared the practice to airlines charging for window seats that don't actually have windows. Per the firm's statement, users are paying a premium for a specific experience, intimacy and exclusive content, and receiving a generic automated product instead. This investigation is looking at the negative option rule and the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act, which require clear disclosures about what a subscriber will actually receive. If the court finds that automated intimacy is a material misrepresentation, the entire business model of using management agencies to run accounts could be ruled illegal under federal trade laws. This would force creators to either handle all their own messaging or clearly label their accounts as agency managed, which would likely destroy the fantasy that drives the current subscription numbers. This leads us to the financial reality of the professional chatter. According to a former high-level agency manager who spoke on a 2025 Reddit AMA, the top agencies in the world won't even accept a model unless they are already making $30,000 a month. Why? Because the agency needs a massive margin to pay the teams of chatters who work 24-hour shifts. The manager revealed that the top 1% status is almost impossible to achieve without these ghostwriters. The receipts from these agencies show that chatters are often paid a small base salary plus a commission on every unlock they sell in the DMs. This creates a high-pressure environment where the chatter is incentivized to say anything, no matter how manipulative, to get the fan to spend. Per the legal filings, the platform allegedly knows this and provides the vault tools that make it easy for these third parties to manage thousands of fans simultaneously while maintaining the illusion of a one-on-one connection. This is the industrialization of empathy, where every "how was your day" message is actually a calculated attempt to check the user's credit card balance. This matters because if the banks decide the chatter fraud and hidden billing make the platform too high risk, the site could lose its ability to process credit cards entirely. This is the nuclear option that has threatened the industry before, but never with this much legal momentum. The Illinois lawsuit specifically points out that the platform consciously and deliberately frustrates the agreed common purposes of the contract by participating in the deception. If the courts agree, the platform may be forced to verify the identity of every person sending a message, a move that would effectively end the agency model era and force a return to small-scale, authentic creator interactions. The long-term legacy of these 2025 lawsuits is the death of the digital sanctuary myth. For years, the Blue site was marketed as a place for authentic connection, but as the legal receipts come to light, we see a machine that is arguably built on porno trolls and high-tech shakedowns. According to The Guardian's November 2025 report, companies like Strike3 have already turned copyright law into a high-tech shakedown, and the subscription platforms are allegedly following a similar path with their billing. The summary of this situation is clear. The industry has reached a tipping point where the experience being sold is no longer matching the reality of the product. We have seen how hidden billing creates a $5 million trap, how agency chatters extract emotional secrets for profit, and how federal investigations are closing in on the platform's core business model. The legal system is finally beginning to treat these platforms like the major financial institutions they actually are, rather than just simple hosting sites for independent creators. The impact on the creators is equally severe. While the agencies make the most money, the creators are the ones who face the backlash when a whale fan realizes they've been talking to a ghostwriter. Per the 2025 investigations, several models have been named in these class action suits as co-defendants. The insider takeaway is that the top 1% lifestyle often comes with a legal liability that no agency can protect you from. As the 2027 trial dates approach, the platform is scrambling to update its transparency policies, but for many fans and creators, it's too little, too late. The illusion has been shattered by the very legal system that the platform once thought it could navigate. The rules of engagement have changed, and the subscription trap is being dismantled piece by piece in courtrooms across the country. We are witnessing the end of an era where companies could hide behind the decentralized nature of their creators to avoid corporate accountability. The financial fallout is not limited to the platform itself, but extends to the entire ecosystem of venture capital and third-party developers who have built tools to facilitate this automation. According to a 2025 report by Financial Times, several major investors have begun pulling back from agency-focused tech startups, fearing that upcoming rulings will make their software illegal. This capital flight is creating a situation where the infrastructure supporting the top creators is beginning to crumble. If the agencies can no longer use their automated tools to manage chats, their profit margins will vanish overnight. This would lead to a massive consolidation in the industry, where only the most authentic or the most cleverly disguised will survive. The era of the hands-off creator who lets an agency run everything is coming to an end. Furthermore, the psychological toll on fans is becoming a primary focus of these legal battles. The argument being made in the Illinois courts is that this isn't just about money, it's about the emotional harm caused by deceptive relationships. When a fan shares traumatic life events with a chatter, believing they are talking to a trusted confidant, only to find out it was a sales tactic, the damage is real. The plaintiffs are seeking damages for emotional distress, which could push the total liability of the platform into the hundreds of millions. This is the true reality of the subscription trap. It's not just a few dollars added to a credit card. It's the systematic exploitation of human loneliness for corporate gain. The summary of the 2025 legal wave is that automated intimacy is a failing business model. We have seen how the platform's parents, Phoenix International, are fighting to keep these cases out of state courts to avoid higher damages. We have seen how the negative option rule is being used to fight back against hidden renewals. And we have seen the human cost of fans who lost their savings and their sanity to a chatter they thought was a soulmate. The insider takeaway is that in the adult industry, the most expensive thing you can buy isn't content. It's the lie that someone on the other side of the screen actually knows your name. If you want to understand the secret legal filings that the platforms are trying to bury and the full breakdown of how chatter agencies are being purged from the system, you need to watch the Velvet Rope Industry Secrets playlist next. This is the only place where the receipts are fully laid out, and once you see the mechanics of the trap, you'll never look at a subscription the same way again. The game is changing, and only those who know the legal reality will survive the fallout of this massive industry correction. Make sure you are on the right side of the facts before the next wave of lawsuits hits.